More and more voices in the MMA world are calling for Ilia Topuria and Alex Pereira to vacate their belts. Both guys have their own reasons for being sidelined right now. Pereira waiting on that heavyweight jump, preferably against John Jones or a big opportunity, while El Matador is dealing with all the lawsuit drama. But on the latest Believe You Me podcast episode, Paul Felder laid out why this can't drag on, especially now in the Paramount era with no more pay-per-view points to worry about, just big fights needed to keep momentum. Felder argues if a champ wants to chase another division long-term, even for a non-title super fight, they should vacate the belt. Let the division move forward with a real undisputed title fight instead of stacking interims. At light heavyweight, a matchup like Jiri Prochazka versus Carlos Ulberg makes perfect sense to crown a new champion. Two of the most deserving, unpredictable, and exciting fighters in the division. Felder then broke the matchup down stylistically, explaining that Ulberg's point fighting approach won't hold up against a chaotic Prochazka, a fighter who applies non-stop pressure and keeps pushing until you break. Let's dive in.
Man, I think, and I've talked about it before with guys wanting to go and chase other divisions or chase other belts. I think you got to make it the unified belt. I think you got to make it the actual title that these guys are fighting for. If that's his aspirations, if he wants to move to another division, even if it's for a non-title fight, if he wants to stay there and work his way towards Ciryl Gane and Tom Aspinall, I have no problem with it. I think he's earned that right to do that, but I think you gotta let go of the belt and give other guys an opportunity to go and chase championship, because it just muddies up these divisions. Okay, we're going to wait around for him. It's an interim belt, and then the lightweight interim belt's on the line. So here we are in 2026, and suddenly we're in this new beautiful deal with Paramount, and now there's no real undisputed champions. There's a lot of interim belts. So that's why I think you got to relinquish that belt. Carlos Ulberg, you don't get the I'm going to be patient option. He's going to be up in your grill, throwing a flying knee without throwing. He's going to just jump in front of you and then land back down. One of the most chaotic fighters on the entire roster.
Former bantamweight champ Sugar Sean O'Malley is gearing up for his return at UFC 324 later this month against dangerous contender Song Yadong, looking to snap a two-fight skid and get back on track after back-to-back dominant losses to Merab Dvalishvili. But in this fresh clip from his YouTube channel, O'Malley is already mapping out the perfect 2026, handle Yadong convincingly, then force that long-awaited rematch with current champ Petr Yan, the guy he controversially beat by split decision back at UFC 280, potentially on the massive White House card in June. O'Malley revealed that he plans to retire after 2 more fights, whether he loses both or wins, and becomes champion again. At just 31 years old, those comments caught a lot of fans off guard. Meanwhile, the current champion Petr Yan is likely to face Umar Nurmagomedov next, and regardless of how that fight plays out, Merab is expected to get his immediate title shot next, likely sometime in the summer. Which bantamweight matchup excites you the most right now? And what do you think about O'Malley's retirement comments? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, let's hear what O'Malley had to say.
He knows. Peter knows. It's like, that's what's next. I'm going to go out there, take care of Song, and that's what's next. It just makes sense. 2026 is going to be lit. Go out there, take care of Song, take care of Peter. Doing well is going to blow up. I'm going to retire. This might be the last Sugar year ever. Go 2-0.
Well, ending like where you would want to end. Like, so, you know, some people end on top, some people end like they want to go as long as possible.
Tony Ferguson run.
Dude, that would be kind of sick. Just fucking, but then box. I don't know.
It's world champion.
It's almost so pointless to predict what I want to do in the next 5 years, 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, anything.
Just take it one fight. I go out there and lose, and then lose. I'm like, I'm done with this shit.
Ideally, you go out win.
Ideally, I go out there win.
Merab
go out there
retires.
I don't care.
You beat Peter.
I still know I can beat that motherfucker. I'm gonna go. Ideally, I go take care of Song and then get that Peter fight.
Paul Felder just dropped some insight into Ilia Topuria's personal life that's raising eyebrows. He revealed that he recently saw Topuria training at a gym that wasn't the massive home gym in his mansion he normally uses with all his coaches and sparring partners. Apparently, Ilia no longer stays in his own house, as his wife currently resides there. This comes amid ongoing legal developments in Topuria's divorce. Reports indicate that financial terms have been a major part of the negotiations, with some suggestions that significant financial demands were involved. involved. Ilia has reportedly agreed to some of the terms that were requested, but at the same time, he has made it clear that protecting his personal relationships is a top priority throughout the process. Legal analyst Rabigo pointed out that everything being reported comes directly from official legal actions and documents filed in court. He also reminded the public not to make assumptions or speculate about the case, since that can create misinformation. The matter is still ongoing in the legal system, and the final decision will be made entirely by the courts based on the evidence and legal review, not influenced by public opinion or outside commentary. Now, let's see what Felder had to say.
If Ilia is going to be out for an extended period of time, and with what's going on with his ex-wife and the money that's in question and the children on the line, man, he really does need to focus on that, right? Because you can't be going through that and have your mind right for a fight at this level against these kind of guys. You have to be completely dialed in. And I did see him in the gym, though.
Oh yeah, January 1st.
It's a different gym. It looked like a different gym.
It was not his home gym. No, he left his house to go to the gym.
If I had that gym, that's all the place I'd be training. If he was home, there's no way you'd be leaving that gym just to go get a bag workout in.
This is what I'm saying. He has a much better gym than anywhere he could possibly go have a membership to.
Justin Gaethje continues to raise eyebrows with his intense and unconventional training camp ahead of his fight with Paddy Pimblett, and fans are growing more concerned with each new clip he shares. This time, Gaethje and his coach took things to another level by turning a punching machine into a headbutt challenge. Instead of using their hands, they were repeatedly smashing their heads into the machine with full force. The clip quickly went viral, sparking laughs and backlash online, as fans questioned why anyone would take unnecessary headshots just weeks before a major fight. Concerns only intensified when an image began circulating that appeared to show a strange wound on Justin's neck. With UFC 324 approaching, speculation quickly spread that he could be dealing with a staph infection, something that has derailed many fight camps in the past. The rumors picked up enough steam that the highlight felt the need to address them directly. Justin shut down the speculation on social media, explaining that the mark on his neck was nothing more than an ingrown hair and not a medical issue.
One strike. Dude, he's a believer. The key to win is belief.
Oh, that was a hard one. That was a hard one. Fuck this guy. He would have been out. He would have been fucking out.
That's impressive.
Get away from him.
He wasn't part of the leg in his head.
Get away from him. Bullshit. Get away from him.
That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.